Okay, I want to expand upon my video on Spocks brain. First, I want to show you what the Raspberry Pi Pico. Let me show you the electronic device. It's a microcontroller. I got this with a kit. Let me show you the kit real quick. It comes with an LED display and some capacitors, resistors, and LEDs and stuff. It's got a motor in there and a couple other components. But so I got the whole kit for about $16. Those things are super cheap. But the idea behind the microcontroller, it would probably take several to run this city that was on this particular episode of Star Trek. You could have them, the Arduino, not the Arduino. Arduino is the same thing. It's just an earlier version of it. But in fact, I've got an Arduino. But you could have the Raspberry Pi, running a program to turn on and off. You could have controlling a MOSFET, and then a MOSFET would control a magnetic starter, which would turn off water pumps and fans, and maybe control their. You could probably, they had some type of, it wasn't plasma, what was it? Ion power. That was it. And I don't know quite exactly how ion power works, but whatever is controlling it, you could have it, controlled through various, whatever controls ion power. Some type of computer running at some type of, maybe a full-blown single-board computer, Raspberry Pi, actually controlling this ion energy. But like I said, you don't need to steal Spocks brain. You could have various controllers actually controlling stuff. But like I said, I kind of see this as that particular episode is kind of sexist. I think if it were presented as a new episode today, it probably wouldn't go past the censors. But whoever controls TV, because they would see it as kind of sexist. And these ladies had been living underground. There was no men in their lives, and it's beyond me. To keep a society going, they'd have to have kids. And are they going to kick out all their male kids and make them live on the surface as like these savages, which is going on in this science fiction doesn't have to make sense. And anyway, like I said, I'm kind of over-analyzing that particular Star Trek episode, I think. But like I said, it doesn't have to make sense if you over-analyze it. But is a mommy going to kick out her male kids just because... because they are male, and when the females live down there, and are these females going to be so dumb they can't keep their equipment running? They can't learn from from their past generation how to keep the stuff going. That just never made any sense. But it made an interesting episode. It was kind of focused on Spock's brain, and the doctor kind of restored. He put the brain back in his skull, and Spock became a functioning person again. But yeah, it's interesting, but it doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. But like I said, if instead of stealing Spock's brain, they could have used a few microcontrollers that could to control all their equipment stuff down. But where am I going with this? I don't know. I'm going to do another one on Edith Keeler. Now, Edith Keeler is that's another fascinating one, but that one makes a little bit more sense. But in a way it does, in a way it doesn't. But I'm going to do another one just because it's top of my head. But okay, Spocks brain. Well, Spocks brain got back to the skull, but the guy that played him is no longer with us, and talented actor. But anyway, love you. Bye-bye.